Hey there folks, and welcome to the Gran Turismo 7 weeklies of January 31st to February 5th. Starting with the European Sunday Cup 400 at the Gran Hatch Short Circuit. That was the Indy Circuit. Yeah, this one I am driving the Mini Cooper S, which is that 550 pp sport medium tires, stuff like that. Which is a bad car. Just sad I can't hit the 650 pp, which, yeah, I need to talk more about that because they decided to do some measurement changes again. Matter of fact, I think like every 600 pp car I just did for tryouts may not matter now. So I just know I looked at the GTO at 605 pp, so it's like, oh, damn it. Is that the trade-off for showing such a great performance? Yeah, but it does suck on that. When balancing thing is gonna be the case. I am surprised in some cases, because then, like example, Ghost, the Porsche 911 930, that was 601.4 for some reason. But yeah, I'll try to mention like what all got changed for performance points, but it just really sucks though at the end of the day that I feels like I may have to make an update video for every time that happens, which I'm debating on that. I'm also, during this update, I am going to do a bonus showcase one. I am going to showcase all 4 new cars that were added and stuff. Basically take the car, take them on the track and stuff, and then also that said track maybe one of the new events on top of it. Which, just ain't gonna say advance yet to all the new ones. All 3 new ones. Because the cars were dedicated for that event. Talk about that. But yep, just driving Mini Cooper, just being nonchalant about this. Yeah, Mom, I'm gonna get the groceries after I get done with this petty race. So yeah, just look at the other cart tenders here, but yeah, basically just hatchbacks. Simple hatchbacks. That's the only problem, when you try to scroll around, it's not so smooth at all. If only they add smoother to that. Which should be next update, their Gran Turismo. So speaking of update, they didn't still change out the wheels for the AI ones on custom racing, so they're still stuck with the same custom wheels. Yeah, which sucks. Sure it does. So on to the Japanese Clubman Cup 550 at the Fuji International Speedway at a full circuit. So it's short. The short is loosely on that, but it's time to bring back a fun one because I am driving a new one here. I do say sort of new one because it is engine swapped. So that's the Integra motor instead of the regular motor it's supposed to have. You know, at the end of the day, I tried the Integra motor with that helping it hit 650 and then sadly, yeah, like 643 at best. But this is the Civic F car, or F series car per model. Or it's a Civic SI Extra. Guys, basically a 1987 Civic, and a very famous one by both ways, both for a touring car and technically for the media. Reason why I say media because of Pizza Boy, to a small 4. Because Pizza Boy grabbed 2 Civics. Fun fact: you had the Civic F that was in the cutscenes, and then I realized something. Yeah, he also drove the Civic EK for the gameplay. Because I forgot about that. It's like, oh yeah, that's right, there's technically 2, because for some reason the cutscene has 2 different bodies of the Civic. For some reason, I never understand now what was that about. Yeah, it went from like 1987 to like 1998. But yeah, here's a pizza boy design for the F-Civic. I don't know if the post this yet or not. I'm debating. Because I don't know if I feel the design's full finish yet. I feel like I could add a bit more to it. But by making a design on it, which is the pizza boy. Yeah, you gotta do that. It's the F-Civic, so. The other one I gotta do too is the EK. Like, yeah, you just heard the horn there. Yeah, I got a bunch of big Japan cars too. You got some Fairleys, got, well, that's not a big one exactly. Well, besides by fuel means, yeah, GR86. Oh, it's not a bad car. Is there an as shown on the AI, which, yeah, that's definitely gonna be overhauled big time. That's the trade-off when you do tryout stuff like that. You gotta re-measure it, reassure it, and, you know, keep it solid. That way you don't have someone in there saying, "Hey, we did this tune-up and it's not gonna work." I'll get to it. I can't say I'm gonna get to it immediately. So I'll see what I can do about that. That's the problem. At least it's a tryout. It's not a full tune. I'd be more scared about. That's probably the reason why I'm probably not gonna do a full tune, because if I did a full tune and the ones for the change, I have to put another 2. I was gonna say 2 plus. It's gonna be more than that. 2 plus hours for a tune-up. But yeah, let's look at the roll call for cars as I try to get up there. R32, R33, Answer Evo. That was a 9 or 8. NSX sub 2. The RX-7 Spirit R, because we don't have the old one yet. When I say older one, I mean within the FD, there's 2 versions of the FDs. And they don't have the 90s version. Okay, I will say that does kind of matter. We have the 30Zs, which is Z33 and Z34. So, only big difference between the Z33 and Z34, not only the motor's improved, but the lights are different. I think the bias mover. Turismo. Oh heck, I might be a bit wrong about that because I think the motor is completely different, but I can't remember about that. But the GR Super RZ. That said, the Z34 is a pretty good contender for it improves upon the Z33 big time. There's a lot of people write that one off for some reason. I don't know why. Big mistake on that. If I'm being on with the street racer at the end of it. Although sports mediums are all sports hards, but yeah, that's what it is. I will say this setup might be tryouts on the future too, which is 550. I'm not gonna just for fun. Let's hopefully next update they don't just completely change the balance adjustment. Which I take that back. They're gonna do that no matter what. They just got to at the end of it. I just gotta accept the changes and stuff. Because at the end of the day, if you think about it, that GTO was broken. 207 on straightaway was a bit insane. I'm just surprised about the 911 jumped up because that car is not that fast really. Although I did try the car out and it's not as shaky as it was. It's almost as if they changed the physics too for that one. I can't say for sure. Also, yeah, that's a horn just in case. Alright, on to the World Touring Car 600, and as you can see, that's the new car. However, I'm not driving that. I am driving the Jaguar D-Type, mentioned before. Because I just, I want to drive something different besides driving the Hyundai, because I already drove that for the showcase, but well, I want to drive that again. Cause yeah, fun fact, this is one of the new events. There's this one. Yeah, they just add this one for 1 of 600 PPs, 4.1s. Which is, funny enough, the track I'm using for the 650 PP tryouts. That's my part. Stuff like that. Yeah, driving the Jaguar D-Type, which this ain't tuned whatsoever, so I'm kind of surprised how well I hold it in this car, because this car is very fidget. In fact, I'm surprised it even hit 600 pp. To be honest. Audi and Subaru here. Now, if there's anyone for new contenders, I don't think there is, but I guess what to say. That was there's a real chance of just me trying to get the grasp on this car, because this car wants to wheel out so bad there. And again there. It just tries to oversteer, or I wouldn't say oversteer, I think it like lose its or stub or something. I don't know what it's called. I just know impossible to ride high at the end of the day. So that basically tells me I should either increase the ride height or lower the suspension or something. There's the inside. You can see the fire extinguisher on the left side of the passenger seat. Yeah, is that an actual passenger seat or is it just a spot there for the stuff? That's the fun part. Yeah, it's not like the X and Y where it has a cover on the left just to cover that. Oddly enough. But there is a cool way for track cars in a way, because there is I wouldn't say innovation for track cars in a way. And I also kind of prefer the D-Type over the E-Type, that's just me. It's kind of funny, because I'm trying to say that one, the Le Mans racer is kind of heavily based off of this one. But it's funny, this is also the Le Mans racer. And you can definitely tell, because it shares a lot of similarities with that one. I just can't remember its name though. XJR? Yeah, probably not. Well, it's basically the one that Jaguar made, but then they scrapped it. But then one guy, or no, they wrecked the car at some point, and then a guy turned around and remade the car, and now it's one of the most beautiful cars for race cars. Yeah, 150. I think the Ioniq did a 142. That might be the one good thing the Ioniq did. Yep, now I drive this Jaguar to victory. But yeah, of course, high R got the bun. But yeah, the real opponent for this one has to be the Hurricane once again. If it ain't those guys, it's the Hurricane. It's really weird because that Hurricane's never really a threat during the big one. It's just the NSX and the RX-7 there's a real threat. That's kind of interesting how much it changes. Although, I will mention though that these are technically different cars we're using. It's the odd part. Yeah, there's that on there, which I cannot remember who's driving that. Oh, Serrano? Yeah, Serrano. Okay. Go figure you'd be driving that. Let's sing this. But yeah, I will say this for that. Don't use it for endurance races. Matter of fact, the fact it's even in this disturbs me really bad, because if anything, it should be a 550 pp contender, not 600 pp. Because electric cars burn their motor really freaking fast during endurance races. You will literally have to pit every freaking Le Mans lap. I'm just gonna say that in terms of length. So I tried. It's not pleasant because there's no lean feature. There's like nothing for electric cars when it comes to endurance stuff. If anything you're ever going to use an electric car, it's just for sprint stuff. That's really it. And that kind of sucks because I kind of want a car that does everything and not everything. The more versatile the car, the more it's going to be a notch. That's the best way I'm going to say about that. Got the NSX just sitting all back there. Which, yeah, the difference between him to his Tokyo Express one, he doesn't have the spoiler, for one thing. That's where it gets interesting. So yeah, they're all amped up on that one. Oh yeah, the RGT's in here. I forgot about that. And then Impreza. Yep, then you got him driving the Nismo instead of the regular GTR, which is interesting on that. And then the Gallardo. Got the third bar. We get the REM Amiya, DB11, and the Ionic, the 911 GT3. In other words, I believe Kaz's 911. So he drove that one. That's why it was in the files of Gran Turismo 3. If only the Need for Speed license agreement didn't happen. But then again, Rough wouldn't be much of a thing about it. So honestly, you kind of save Rough at the end of the day for that agreement, if you think about it. But nowadays though, then Porsche turns around and says, yeah, we don't want you to be doing Rough. Even though I still prefer, I would recommend you still do Rough, because Rough does a lot of unique cars, because they're an RG2. And they had that one. Last update, I believe. So, I just got the Hurricane. Yeah, this is a very tight race with this D-type. And especially when you don't tune you don't in-tune the car, I should say. What's the best way to say about that? Inter-tune it. If you don't inter-tune a car, you get this as a result, where you actually have to challenge. You also have to deal with the car's problems, like trying to slip itself, like really bad. So squished down the throttle or something. Like something's just pushing against the body more than it should, basically. I think that's what it is, or something like that. Okay, I drive faster. See, I'm not surprised that's gonna hit 200. So. If the XNR hits 200, that should hit 200. I'm just gonna yep, onto the Porsche Cup. Spa fingertips. So it could be Spa, in other words. Yeah, I decided, speaking of electric car, I decided to drive the Taycan. Why? Because I was just curious. But yeah, one thing I noticed immediately compared to this, to the other Porsches, this thing's a wide world in comparison. Like, when you put this side by side, holy crap. This thing's huge. And again, it is a sedan Porsche, but damn, it's big. It's into a little Carrera. But yeah, I did try to do this with Ghost, I think it kind of failed. So I'll do it with 600 pp, probably do it with 650. But yeah. Got an attack on. But yeah, if I have one issue, it goes up to like 160 for transmission. Because again, biggest problem about electric cars, you cannot modify the transmission. It's stuck whatever it's offered. Which is bad, because that basically tells you got to lower the performance points just to adjust to that. Because you're not getting enough, you're not going to get enough speed, so what's the point of having that much speed? Or besides, oh, you get quicker acceleration. That's all you're getting though. You really don't need that much. I would say not a bad car. The problem is you do custom race. But yeah, I tried to act with the custom race too. I will mention this. One make race. The other biggest disappointment about electric cars. They are one make races for no reason. I don't know, at some point I might do a goods and bads of Gran Turismo. Just to point out some very terrible flaws. For example, I was doing some circuit experience, because yeah, I didn't do all the circuit experience yet, and yet I do tryouts and stuff. Yeah, criticize me later on that, but screw you too. On circuit experience, yeah, there's the horn by the way. There is times where the ghost just feels like it's a staff ghost more than a demonstration. Because I was like, I'm sorry, am I racing against, or am I supposed to learn from the staff ghost, or am I supposed to learn from the demonstration ghost? I came here for the demonstration ghost, not the staff ghost, because whatever that staff ghost does, he is way faster than the gold time for this. Because yeah, just to say, I did the circuit experience on this track. It's not bad. It's a bit tight though. You have to really maneuver your turns and stuff to get the most out of your time. You know, with a car that just wants to slip out on you. Then again, I just did the Nürburgring Nordschleife for one too, which, oh god, that was pain. The real pain is you have to do 6 minutes and 40 seconds every time, but then again. But I did it. Finally. I had down silver for a good while. And now I have a gold. The other thing I need to do for circuit experience, probably just do another try for Grand Prix. Because yeah, I am trying to, you know, make sure I'm the 100% guy. I'm the guy to look at on this, because of I done the circuit experience, which I done most of them. I haven't done all of them yet. Just say I think I did all the American ones, and I did half of the Europe ones. And I done some of Japan ones. I haven't done all of them. And if I had to rate the hardest so far, I think that goes between Le Mans and the Nürburgring one. Because how long they are, and how much you need to understand. In comparison of something like Spa-Francorchamps, because at least this takes 3 minutes. Thank God of that. Yeah, just looking at all the Porsches and stuff. What you can do to them, basically. But yeah, one name does stick me here is the last place guy's name. D. Bauer. That sounds familiar. Besides being maybe a custom race name. It's like D. Zimmerman there, I believe that's a custom race name. But D. Bauer, I'm thinking that's the one guy who made those glorified Porsche cars, if I'm thinking. There might be someone else I'm thinking. I'm not. I don't know, at the end of the day, I might think it more of a custom race name than than that guy. So I recall watching someone's documentary. Where this guy made this outlandish Porsches and stuff. But he got killed by mafia. Because he didn't win with the mafia's ways, apparently. That's what happens. Anyways, I'm drive a electric car. I have to scroll through the other Porsches because I might as well do this. That's the biggest problem about electric cars. No sound, so it's just silence. Not that nice, that's a beautiful car. It's the Bill Gates. Got all the other ones. The beautiful K-Man. I love the K-Man way more. You know, it's supposed to be a lower performance car. It still performs pretty well for what it's supposed to do. But the K-Man is definitely that GT4 car. And a pretty good one too. I believe that's an MR. Too. And I do consider MR better than F4. I mean, there's a reason why Chevy Corvettes are now MRs now. Because they perform so much better. In fact, a mass majority of the highest powered cars are going to be MRs. Maybe some all-wheel drive still. Nah, I take that back, mostly all-wheel drives. Yeah. Now, there is one thing I probably should have done. I probably just put it back to the stock transmission, because I prefer it having at least one shift gear. You got a low gear and a high gear. Which I kind of prefer that. I know a lot of people said it was weird to do that, but you kind of want more control in your speed, so, you know. And it's not like you're over-revving the car, even when you kind of can't. It's not a gas power, it's an electric power. Yeah, just showing the dashboards. Hopefully I'm not too quick on these, because like some cases I am, some cases I'm not. Some of them have lights, some of them don't have lights. So in the 959's case, I can't see crap on my dashboard. That's the trade-off. But yeah, the 959 very special with all the driving stuff. I guess because not only it's a a car that defies import, because yeah, just say US tried to ban that car big time for its import because it wasn't tested over here, because yeah, they have to pass through a country test. If it doesn't pass through that country test, it can't be shipped over here. But Bill Gates I guess found a way to import that car way back then, so to speak. Zimmerman, are you a doctor? I guess that's the funny part about that name. Wait, Jay Serrano. Wait, Serrano drives this? I didn't know that. Now, if I could say which is the new contender, so I don't know much about this event, so I assume the 992, the 2022 one there. But yep, it's time to get to the real main event after this last lap. I thought this was the last lap. I thought that was the... It's like, wait, no, it's still going. Time for a silent drive with the tech on. 130, 150. So yeah, that's fine. It hits max gear once you hit that 160 there. It's like, oh my god, that's bad. Why is there not an electric car with a 200-mile-per-hour transmission? What the hell? That makes no sense. Especially when you have that much horsepower to back that up, too. It's like, okay, well, you have the horsepower, but where's the speed? That's my biggest issue about electrification cars. And that Gran Turismo, you need to make custom transmission or something, because these cars really need it. If you're gonna make them have at least use, because at the end of the day, all I'm just gonna think is like, oh yeah, you know what? Let's just downturn this, because it's not really worth it having that much speed. And again, this feels more of a commuter sports car than just a sports car. It's a joke. There's a joke to that. So here's the other issue I have with electrification. It's maneuvering. Not that great. Considering what I'm about to do here. It's hard to judge if this thing is going to turn stiff or turn nice, because sometimes it just don't. There we go to the end. Crossing the van. Eventually, there we go. It's not bad for speed though. That's the thing. It's like they're great sprinter cars, but they're not. They have no endurance whatsoever. All right, time for the main event, which is the former cars of the 1990s, which was the F3500A, F3500A. But yeah, this is a very tough event, I gotta say, for left field. But then again, I'm not really used to former cars, so I'm not surprised. If there's anything I should have done, I probably should have put racing softs tires on, because there's really not a reason not to, I don't think. Because in high-speed ring, it's all about banking. This is why I kind of really don't do this track, because it's banking. It's just kind of funny. That basically just tells me, yeah, this is more of a NASCAR track. Because NASCAR does that. It does banking turns. It doesn't do just turns. So than that, I just literally let go of the throttle just a tad and just throttle on. Or in some cases, I just hold the whole throttle. But here's the best part though, I'm just driving racing mediums, they're driving racing hard tires, so I don't know what to say besides, you know, skill issue, maybe. But holy crap, they're fast. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand these first two laps with it, because at least it gives you a lot of leeway to understand the track before putting the hammer down. And also understand the former car, which I do have a tuning setup that kind of fights against that. I still don't know if that actually helped it or not, though. But here it is, anyways. But yeah, all I basically did is just lower the rear, because this feels like a Red Bull former cars case, where if you lowered the rear, it would have more control and stuff. But also, yeah, high fluid. Yeah, just to say, my helmet has a lot of meme stuff, brain rot and stuff, and Pudia. Hyperdimension racing. Yeah, I know a little bit of anime stuff and game stuff. And you got Knuckles. The best meme. I think I'm the best I am at. Yeah, I might as well just show these AIs once I finally get up there eventually, because I will beat these guys. It's just a matter of time. It's just understand the track layout and stuff a bit more. Yeah, this is one of those cases where you have to manage yourself throughout the whole race, because it is a very difficult race. I have to immediately give this kind of a 4 or 5 stars. I don't know why they're shaking so bad on the camera though. That's the one thing I noticed in there. Oh, you rubbed on that wall. Yeah. But yeah, that's the cool part about this former car is that they made a whole set of colors for this one. In comparison to the other one. Although I think the colors are there though. It's just, you know. This one feels a bit more crazier. And this also gives me like a Gran Turismo 3's former car feel in a way. Although I think that was a 2000s one. Nah, 90s. And the reason why I say that is because I believe the 2001s hit like 230 in the miles per hour and stuff. They're pretty insane. Because that's when they kind of believed that speed was that phenomenal, but the promise for that speed was very dangerous in a little body like this. I mean, technically any body is dangerous, but it's really dangerous with some small body like former cars like this. Especially this was back then when there was no safety equipment either tied to it. Because there's a reason why there's a whole neck collar thing for the Super Formos. To prevent a wheel flying trying to hit you in the process. Because again, Lewis Hamilton wouldn't be alive without that. If there's a saying to that. Yeah, Super Former cars are better former cars at the end of the day. It's just former cars. If you want the fastest former cars, look no further than these V12s. Yeah, looks like I'm finally trying to get up there now. So I got understanding. Yeah, like I said, it takes understanding to be faster. So I did 54 and they weren't doing 54, so they were doing like 55s. Does it require drafting? Yes. So then I'm going 220. I best they go 204 to 208, I believe. So I'm going 10 miles quicker, which is the advantage, as long as I keep drafting. Yeah, that's Jake Savannah though. Let's show him the helmet cam. It's an ear. Somewhat. I was trying to drive through the pack right now, which is very difficult. Because you gotta understand the AI and try to get around them. Because they do not give no fucks. I'm saying that now. They will wreck you like that. Once I did. Because you won't be knowing if you're going up there or not. Another green blue one. I thought mine was unique. And then I wrecked. However, I saved it though. As we go look back here. I think I scrolled too much, so we'll punch that back up again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just freaking spun out there because the guy hit my wheel good enough there. I was like, oh crap. And the car is so sensitive. That's the other faulty part about these former cars. They're so sensitive about pushing. Okay, now I'm trying to get back up there again. Wow, I'm not trying to do that again. Yeah, these former cars do definitely give me nostalgia for the 2001s of the Gran Turismo 3s. I believe those are 2000s. I think they are. Because they're definitely more longer body and more aerodynamic. They're way faster. They hit about 230. These hit. Well, these could probably do 230. Got a draft though. There's so much aerodynamics is holding it back. Go drag. Yeah, on the outside there, because yeah, they don't take the full bank. Because you want to take the full bank when it comes out last corner. That's good ring. Nope. There's two guys, but yeah, these two aggressive ones. And finally, I'm technically in the pack while I just shove his ass right there. Now I go through the S turn, which this, to me, apparently I'm super slow going through here because the other guys, they go way quicker. That's the one advantage they have, is that S turn. Otherwise, the rest of it seems fine. On the bank again. Yeah, you can just see the sparks fly. That's just how much the car puts down. Oh no, good sign, bad sign. No, yeah. Going like that. Anything else to mention? This former car is apparently based off of the Williams too. No way. They're Williams former car too. But yeah, I do like this thing they're doing though, where they're just making off-brand former cars, but based off of real deal in some way. I like to see them do more of that. Like example, make a NASCAR. Simply. Also make other ones like Indy race cars. Maybe a dirt racer. That'd be pretty cool. Because I know Grid did that too, where they had their own brand race cars, like they had their own brand NASCAR. Which is pretty cool. Instead of actually going to get the brand, so, because yeah, freaking license on that is ridiculous. So I don't blame them for doing that. Look, there's simple licensing, and then there's the license that no one should ever agree to because it's too ridiculous. So, you know, Ferrari's case, or if they see any type of racing out there, because they just don't want you to use that body of the car for some reason. Are you gonna wreck it? No, maybe. What if I want to? I mean, it's not real life, so you know, that's yeah, that's the one advantage you have against these guys, is that final bank, they do not take all the way up, they just take partially down. Besides, you know, being faster if you adjust the gears. But yeah, I should have mentioned that. I did adjust the gears to be a bit longer too. For this, so that's the other thing I mentioned. So yeah, I'm going like 205, 206. I usually go 204. Unless they're drafting each other, then it's not. Yeah, we're almost close to the final lap and stuff. Look at this. But yeah, I will say, I probably will lower the audio maybe a little bit, because that engine noise is holy crap. But then again, it's a V12 former car mode. I'm not surprised. It's gonna be that loud. Here we go to the final lap. Hold it together. I got to bounce out the barrier there. Like, oh crap. I gotta hold it. I have to hold the line because, yeah, like I said, this S turn there is just so much quicker. Taking to that. But then again, that might be due to the fact I might increase the right height, I might be able to cut it off. Or lowered the right height of the back, which is the right part. But I didn't want to keep that back down because it gives it more stability, so that way it doesn't freak out too much. Cause yeah, this one freaked out about the same as the Red Bull car did. But that basically wraps that for the former racing. So now the rewards. So yeah, 3-star ticket. Oh boy, I wonder what I'm gonna get here. Oh my god, pocket change, yes! 5,000 cash. Gotta wipe my butt with it. Oh, the backwards. So yeah, 800,000 to go with that. But yep, that basically wraps that for this weeklies. I hope you guys enjoyed what you watched there, and hope it didn't bore you to death. So I gotta admit, that former car, like I said, I don't really do a whole lot of former car racing. It's kind of same old. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. You guys take care, and thanks for watching.